Welcome to George's Walk and Talk. We're very fortunate out here in Pitt Meadows. We have a lot of dikes and so forth to walk along, and I'm going to take you on one. This one is actually behind Swaneset. It's a I don't know, about 5 kilometers, I would think. Falls along one of the arms of the Alouette River. It's a nice walk. So there's limited parking. I don't know. There's a few right at the head of the trail, and it's right on Neves Road. So you have there's a few spots. So it's not the greatest, but so as you can see, Hyzer's doing the branch manager thing. So along Neves Road, there's a number of access points to the different dikes. There's got to be, I think, 12 or so at least, and then you can drive all the way up and get to Pitt Lake, and there's some nice hikes along there as well. This field here was all blueberries, and about 5 years ago they tore all the blueberries up, and it appears that they are now replacing with cranberries. It's taken them years to do this. Yeah, it's an incredible job that they've done. So this part of it's not the most picturesque part, but it's still nice. It's a nice place to go. There's not a lot of people that come out here. I have seen bears a couple of times, not so much lately since they removed the blueberry fields. Bears don't appear to be here as often. You'll see people fishing here in this. It's kind of a slough. I do believe it is part of the Alouette River, but it's still it's kind of a slough. So here's one of the fishing spots down here that people go to. So over there you see there's a what's left of a mountain. It was kind of the only hill we had in Pitt Meadows here, and they have turned it into gravel. For the last 5-6 years they've been tearing it down. I think there was a lot of outrage about it. I do believe it's a Katzie First Nations kind of special grounds for them, so they were pretty upset about it, and yeah, they've torn this down. It was a nice. I wish I had a picture of what it looked like beforehand. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of smoky smog. As I said in one of my earlier videos, there is a lot of forest fires going on. I can't smell it though, but I do believe this is partially smog, partially smoke haze from the forest fires. We are September the 1st here, 2025. It's about 23, 24 degrees out. Beautiful day, actually. Great day for a walk. This walk, we call it the behind Swaneset walk. I don't know if there is an official name for it. Right behind Swaneset, there's an interesting dock there. I'm hoping somebody in the comments will give us some knowledge about it. It seems so out of place. It's just sitting there, this big dock. You'll see it in a few minutes. So we're going to go straight along, and then we turn right and we follow all along. You can see, if you look carefully to the right there, you'll be able to see the top of Swaneset. We're going to go behind Swaneset there. Swaneset's a famous golf course that when was it built? 80s, 90s, maybe later. It was the place where they taped Happy Gilmore, or portions of it, and it's a famous golf course. It's actually quite nice. It's quite expensive to play. They have a terrific pasta bar on Friday nights though. You build your own pasta. My wife and I try to go at least a couple of times during the season. I believe it's open during the summer. I'm not sure It was closed for a few years during COVID, but they appear that they've opened it up. It's a little pricey, but it's well worth it. They do your own pasta, and they also have a lot of other dishes that you can enjoy. So yeah. So here's a close-up of that wood. It's kind of interesting. It looks very old. I'm not sure what its purpose was, but if anybody knows that's watching this, let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you. So we're at the end of that first leg of the walk, and there's a little bit of an access to that's the Pit River right there. Yeah, kind of nice to. So there's a naturally formed slough here. There's kind of a set of bushes and then Pit River, sorry. And not quite sure how it formed or how it was formed, but it's quite interesting. So last year we were walking along here, and there was a small cub, and he was just frolicking along the edge of the shore, and he was having a blast. You can see he was just having a lot of fun. And we got to watch him. Fortunately, he didn't have a camera, otherwise I would have videotaped it. But, good memory. I'm just looking down over here. Look at, if you can see, I don't know how, I'm gonna zoom in. Look at how much smoke and smog is over here. That's amazing. Wow, crazy. Throw the stick, I'll have to throw it for him. There we go. So, if you're interested, our dog is a red heeler. His name's Hyzer. They're a cattle dog. He's almost 10 years old. Interesting breed, though. Yeah, when the people started to settle Australia, they brought over their different sheep dogs, cattle dogs, and so forth, like blue merles and different types of collies and stuff. And the dogs were really having a tough time with the severe heat and the rough climate. So they ended up, somebody had the great idea of breeding these dogs with the wild dingo, who of course that's their normal habitat. So the way I understand it, I could be wrong on this, but the way I understand it, they bred them with the dingo, and then they took the pups and they bred them with the dingo again. So there's a lot of dingo in these dogs. But yeah, they created this extremely intelligent, very hardy dog. So he needs a lot of walks and runs. Even at 10, he's still pretty active. He's slowed down a bit, but when he was a pup, man, he never stopped. So he had to go for 3 runs a day in order to keep him from going nuts. Great dog. We love him to pieces. He's a great traveler. He's very protective of us. Great dog. Yeah. Just if you don't have a lot of energy to go out with them a lot, it's not the breed. It's not the breed for everybody. You need to be. My wife is retired, so she has lots of time to get them out, because otherwise they go nuts. These dogs end up in the in the shelters more than many others, and it's unfortunate because they are such wonderful dogs. So we're very thankful for him, and he's been a huge, great addition to us, and we're very thankful for him. So now we're coming on to the backside of Swaneset. Very busy golf course, pretty prestigious one. Here's some gentlemen just teeing off. drive. A little bit of a fade to the right, but bad nevertheless. So here we're coming up. You can see the actual clubhouse. If you've seen Happy Gilmore, you should be able to recognize those peaks. There's another beautiful looking hole. There's not a lot of room to mess up here. I've played it a few times and I've lost a number of balls here. It's not ideal for a guy that sprays like myself. That's why I played disc golf. You'll see lots of wildlife, lots of herons, crows, of course. But it's a beautiful spot to go here for sure. And not many people using it. It's amazing, you know. Here we are, gorgeous day, 24, 25 degrees maybe now, and there's nobody out here, or very few. It's amazing, which is good in a sense for us, because we can enjoy it without being bothered by too many people going by. Not that I mind people, but yeah, it's just nice. So that's the old Swaneset right there. So there's that strange dock. No idea the purpose of it is or was. It's not in use anymore. We go out and walk out on it, and we will. This deck is the bridge is definitely, the dock is definitely needs some work. I would think they'll tear it down before they do any repairs to it though. So here's a little better close-up of Swaneset. Yeah. Well, folks, that's we've seen the Swaneset, the trail. We're on our way back now, and get another couple of views of the golf course here. Yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching. You find this interesting, you want to see more stuff on dog walks in the Lower Mainland and so forth, please like and subscribe. This is a blast for me. I'm really enjoying myself doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it. So I've only got a few viewers. That's all right. If I get lots of viewers, that's great too. It's fun, and I'm enjoying it. So have yourself an awesome day, and we'll catch up to you next time. Take care. Bye.